Hello and welcome everybody to Shadow Shiny Regigigas Raid Day. And we've got our first battle taken down. New Shadow Shiny, of course, and 2483 is the magical number in the normal, and 3104 would have been the weather boosted one in partly cloudy weather. Shadow Regigigas has had a couple of rotations, including being in Sinnoh and I think possibly even in Hoenn as well, but it would be great, not a Shadow Shiny, unfortunately. This is 2404, couldn't really be too much worse. It does stoop into the 2300s, but chasing this new Shadow Shiny as much as we can do. 3-hour window in person, we'll go for the remote as well. And don't forget, you should probably put down, it's a bit irrelevant now, but Free Shock or Ice Burn to definitely help with these catches, which I'll do straight after I've struggled with this first one. I was not expecting Shadow Shiny Regigigas to be the Raid Day featured today. I thought it would have been Lugia. In terms of normal Regigigas, we actually got a Shundo from a random special trade last year. So we don't actually have any XL candy for this thing, but honestly, if this thing could catch, like, Jesus Christ. There we go. Bloody hell. Right there, but that is Shadow Regigigas numero uno, and I did put down Mega Lopunny, so we get the fighting type boost for the counters and the candy catch boost for the normals. As you can see, Shadow Regigigas, this one was our last one, was actually called Global Sinnoh. This is the normal one that we got from Giovanni. Goodness me, long time ago actually. And there's another one here that will be jumping in very soon. Big thanks to Zumori who gifted us today's Raid Day ticket, which means we get a bunch more rewards and including orange passes, which is always fantastic. So I really appreciate your generosity on that one. Honestly, even with the boss being enraged at the various points, Squad of 20 making this very light work, and 2445, it's a bit better. Apparently we weren't lucky friends with Francesco. It's not a Shadow Shiny, unfortunately. I'm hoping it's not going to take too much of a fight to get this one. Not unlike the bloody Nidoking Shiny or Nidoqueen Shiny, they were very difficult to obtain. Free Shock is now down, which means that it won't attack. It's just going to be really painful to actually try and catch. Or maybe not. Second ball. 3 XL candy. We should be getting a bit more than that, but it's a 3-star. Of course, the Raid Day minimum for a Shadow is 777. They boost it by 1 whole stat, which is frankly very generous. 2414 I think I saw. Unfortunately, this is like one of the few Pokemon that, as a regular thing without a fusion or a mega, has higher CP than Mewtwo when you catch it. I think it might actually be the only one. It's a tiny one. Finally the lucky friend pop-up came through with Francesco, but it's a tiny Shadow. Great. I don't mind a tiny Shadow. It means it'll be one of the few things that we keep from today. I hope that they bring more Shadow Raid Days that are a bit out of left field, because in terms of consecutive things, obviously Ho-Oh made a lot of sense. I really would have thought it would have been Lugia or Mewtwo coming for a Raid Day, but Regigigas was very, very unexpected. It's the tiniest one we've ever seen. Short Shadow King, nice. We are trying to work on more 1212s. I did film a whole video yesterday, didn't get around to editing it as they decided to crush something. Anyway, battle number 4 and 2467, not too bad. Maybe it could be shiny. Obviously, people might be looking for a purifiable Shundo, but we're not. We already have that ticked off. Although I guess a purified one would be fun. Not Shadow Shiny, this one. It's worth saying, obviously, like Regigigas doesn't really have any place in any kind of meta. It's kind of just like a general tank, really. So this is very much just a shiny chase to tick it off. First ball catch, honestly, Free Shock seems to be doing the business today. And will this? No. Not quite. That would purify to be a 98%er because it's extra 2 stats. When you purify, you get 2 extra IV points. I've been meaning to do this. Let's work through the Go Pass for May. We've got some encounters lined up, and the theoretical thing of it being a shiny Salandit, not a shiny Turtonator. Let's get that thing caught out of the way, because that is not the important catcher. What is? This is not shiny, unfortunately. Why is everything so bad from the Tour Pass, honestly, or the Go Pass? Easy takedown, honestly, with the right squad of people jumping in through invites, and obviously Shadows are fully remotable these days, which is just fantastic, not just for Raid Days. 2445, pretty mid, unfortunately. I haven't seen too many shiny shouts being stated, I guess would be the word. Will it be purple? No, unfortunately not. The shiny rate is usually a 1 in 10 for Raid Days, of course, but that doesn't mean, people get confused about sometimes, it doesn't mean that you're going to do 10 raids and get a shiny within those 10 raids. There's a 10% chance.
Should I do it?
Yes, Spondo. Hang on, what? Oh my god, okay. Ignore what I'm catching for a bit. Look at this. That's what people want to get. Yeah, because it's completely useless really as a Shadow.
To help.
Join, we both have a Shundo then.
Have you got one? Oh yeah, from me.
Yeah, from you.
Look at you.
Incoming Spondo.
Spondo. Let's try.
Shiny Purified Hundo. Boom. That's what you want to get for the day.
Let me show it to Franchi.
Yeah. On the reset, half an hour done and dusted. 2483 is the magic number. 2360 is what I saw, which I can't quite believe. I don't know if that's even possible. Really bad. It's not shiny. Oh wow, it is 2360. Oh my god, I'm not blind. I mean, I want to catch this on camera to demonstrate just how bad this is. Is this going to be the 777 floor? One counterclockwise throw required. So how bad is this going to be? It's somewhere there. One of the stats is 7. Nice. Some of the recommended is very questionable. Throwing in the Crosmer and Curims and everything. 2356. Wow. Bad Shadow Shiny incoming. Let's see. It's not Shadow Shiny, but well, 2354. I actually don't remember the last time I used this Suin Decidueye in any kind of raid battle. Usually gets chucked in as some stupid recommended. 2412, thank God we're above 2400 again. The other one was nearly the floor. It was 978 stats, but we get boosted XP, which is really nice. That's part of the ticket, I believe. Not a Shadow Shiny, but I really wouldn't be averse to having more Shadow raid days coming up, because now with the remote capability and everything like that, it just means it's so more accessible for other players who don't have the communities like we have here and maybe you guys have out there. Reggie Gigas isn't particularly good, but when and if Shadow Mewtwo comes into a raid day, oh boy, people are going to be chasing that. This is, yeah, dead 2-star. Oh, gym battle ended. Okay, and now it's complete. Stupid glitches, honestly. Anyway, usually a glitch could mean a shiny. Not this time. 2418. Literally just needs to be Shadow Shiny. Like, even for me, a purified Shundo, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, I think we're now up to battle number 10, so it's time to check the odds. I think I saw 2376, which is really awful. But that's kind of the plight with the Shadow raid days. Obviously, the stats are not just 10, 10, 10, you can get 777 and anything in between. Shiny. Oh, yes, come on, there we go. 1 in 10. Thank you very much, game. Tick. Beautiful. 2376 is obviously awful, but we'll take the Shadow Shiny. I will double check that that's the 10th battle, but it's really good to pick it up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What's that? 9, 9, 10 stat-wise, so just a shade underneath the normal raid floor. That was indeed battle number 10, people. Actually, I will show you, I did this raid this morning. I thought it was going to be a purifiable hundo. If you haven't done so already, throw a like down the video, hit that subscribe button, and let me know how your Shadow Regigigas raid day went, because I hope you managed to have some good success with it. Having to get out of the sun, so we can actually see the phone screen. Battle number 11, I think I saw 2429, which isn't great, but it's not a back-to-backer. Purpley. Oh, I got the purpley. Yay. We're going to pop back on camera because we've just done a remote thanks to Lampinius over in Switzerland, I think it is, and it's now weather boosted over there. Going for a 3rd shiny. Thank you very much for the invite, just filling in between resets of raids. Not a Shadow Shiny, but it should be 3104 if you were going for the weather boost. Really doing the business today. And Free Shock I think would be better than Ice Burn because it stops the Pokemon from attacking and moving. As we enter the final hour, thank you very much to every single person who's a part of the fantastic Patreon squad who are getting the invites for these bits and pieces and who support the channel and the content and everything. That support really does make a huge amount of difference. So I hugely appreciate every single one of you who are on the rolling credits in these videos, and I hope to see a bunch of you at various different Go Fest this year. It's not Shadow Shiny. Yeah, you were right, bro. Boom. And no, it's just awful. Okay, this could be the final one before we enter the last 30 minutes of the raid day. Let's see. No. Troll, 2384, 99 CP off of the 100%er. So we'll see if it's going to be purple. I'm hearing a strange mooing noise in this direction. There's some Some cows over there. It's not shiny. Look at this. The second and fourth numbers being the wrong way around. It's not even quite a 10, 10, 10. There you go. Well, again, we're burning time here between 4:30 and I jumped in a raid with Misty and Feastly. Thank you very much. Our fourth Shadow Shiny Reggie Gigas 2410. It's not exactly going to be amazing, but it's the best Shadow Shiny I think we've had from today so far. Hopefully the first of many, because we're going to be remoting while we edit. Double check, 2410. Yeah, it's above the cusp of 10, 10, 10, so it could be worse, but hey, I'll be editing this video as quickly as I can do because we want to enjoy Eurovision, and I shall be rooting for Espresso Macchiato, obviously. What else? Oh, gym battle's ended. Let me just look at that. I should get back in to the encounter. I guess it's going to be a mystery for the penultimate check of the video. It's going to be exciting, tense. Will it be, first of all, purple? Second of all, 2483. First it's not, second it's not. Our good news, 5 o'clock has swept around. That's the end of the in-person raid day, but also we didn't get kicked out of this final raid, which is going to be 2406 or something horrendously bad. So let's see if we can end the day with a shiny. Picking up 4 of them, 3 from in-person, 1 from remote so far. Pretty decent odds. Oh, it is. We're ending the day with a Shadow Shiny. Look at that. 2405. So we'll have a look and see how we did on the old in-person game. That is fantastic. And this would not purify to be anything significant. We've done 30 raids in person, which obviously isn't the craziest thing, but then Reggie Gigas does hit pretty hard when it gets enraged, and it has Focus Blast and Giga Impact. It can do some serious damage. So 30 in-person raids and 4 in-person Shadow Shinies, which is fantastic really, but no purifiable hundo, and most of them were pretty bad. I think this is the best that we got. 93 Shadow. Let me know in the comments below how you did for today. We're just going to cut forward now for a lucky trade and some potential remote raids. Oh, there we go. Just before beginning the edit, this is the time I can finally get one of the Johto Dynamax beasts, and we're going to hand over Francesco a nice shiny Necrozma. I think I'd labeled this one from Canada, weather boosted shiny. We're going to get our lucky Dynamax Raikou shiny. Thanks in advance for having better luck than I did with them on the max battle weekends. We need 1972. He needs 2630. Ooh, it's probably going to be terrible. It's 1948. What's the number? Go on.
2603.
Okay, so the numbers but the wrong way around. This, it's a 91 shiny lucky actually, so bro, thank you very much for that. It ticks off the Dynamax beasts. Only need to go lucky friends with them again to get Suicune. But hey. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button down below and stick around for more Pokemon Go content. On the note of Pokemon Go content, you can comment below, including your in-game name and your friend code, because we will be doing Mesprit Raid Hour, where we'll be inviting some people. So get involved on that front. But we have the end of the Crown Clash event tomorrow. We have a new video I'm going to get edited, and that will be rounding out the week. But there's still some more bits and pieces coming, because next weekend is Machop Community Day Classic, and we've got Gmax Machamp Battle Day coming up. Plenty of good stuff coming up. But if you want to see more from the channel, check out some of the links here available on the screen. Keep on enjoying the content. Smashing to have you on board, hopefully, and I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care.